Welcome back to Kentucky Petrolhead, and today we're addressing the age-old question of, does your car look better with white letter tires? And I'm just going to tell you straight up, right off the bat here, no making you wait. It does, all right? It does. It just does, all right? I remember the first time I put white letter tires on my first vehicle, which wasn't anything cool, but I loved it. It was a 1988 S10 pickup truck with the 4-cylinder, 5-speed manual, no power steering, no AC, but I loved it. And when I put my first set of Cooper white letter tires on it, it looked cool. The problem is, today, it seems to be less fashionable. And I guess this is a matter of opinion, but I still think they should sell every tire with white letter tires. And disappointingly, my favorite tires are the ones that are on my Mini. The Continental Extreme Contact All Seasons do not come with an option for white letter tires. So that leaves you with two options. You can paint the letters in your tire, or you can buy stick-on letters, basically. And those run, the ones I was looking at, they run about $100. So you can get a set like this from Amazon for, I think they were like 10, 20 bucks. The problem with these is that they don't last. I've already done this once on my car, and it lasted maybe the summer, and it looked great the whole summer. So you have to continually redo them, and that's the problem with these. So we're gonna go through the process of how to apply this today and let you see what it looks like on my Continentals. Now, one problem with my tires is the letters have little grooves in them, which makes them a little harder to paint. The first time I did this, I did them with the wheels on the car, and let me tell you, I was very, very sore by the end of the whole experience from laying on the ground painting them. So today, they're coming off, and they're going to sit on my bench, and we're going to paint them. Hopefully, be a lot easier. So check it out. We're going to turn my Continental Extreme Contacts to white letters on my Mini Cooper so you can see what it looks like. All right, so I'm going to use just a little fine wire brush to just kind of clean out the grooves in these tires. And then I've got some simple green and a rag, and we're just going to get everything cleaned up so the paint will adhere a little better. Okay, so I finished cleaning, let it dry completely, and then you take your pen, you shake it for a minute, you're going to press the tip on something to prime the ink, and then you just start one letter at a time and start to fill it in. So I'm just like kind of dabbing it on here to let the paint fill the cracks. And then it's a good idea to have a rag handy in case you get outside of the lines a little bit. It is a tedious process, so just take your time. And if you do get it outside of the lines, you can scrub it off really carefully with something like a razor blade. Also keep in mind that what you're seeing here detail wise, when they're going down the road or you're 10 feet away from it, you're not going to notice. So it doesn't have to be like 100% perfect, but I like it to look nice, so I try to clean it up. Feel like I'm coloring. So you can see here like where I went over the edge of the lines a little bit. But what you can do is just take a razor blade like that and clean up your edges, just real gently scraping, if you want to be this detailed. I liked it to look nice, so just clean up the edges. Now this is one coat. The instructions say you can do 2 coats. And I only have 3 pens, and Continental is kind of a longer tire name, so I'm going to try to get 1 coat on the tires before I move on to starting another one. All right, so I did 2 coats on all 4 wheels, and I still have ink left in my pen. This pen, this premium tire marker from Concept Inks, spread a lot better than the ones that I got from AutoZone, and so I was able to get all 4 tires done with 2 coats with 1 pen, and I still have 2 more, so then when it starts to wear off, I can go back and add more. I got everything cleaned up with the razor blade. Once at 100% dried, I wiped it down with my wet cloth, and then I put them back on the car and took it out for a spin, and you tell me what it looks like. I think it's awesome. I'm super excited. Check it out. Well, that's it for today's episode on Kentucky Petrol Ed. I hope you enjoy it. Go out and order some pins and make you some white letter tires to make your car look even cooler. Or better yet, find some tires that actually come with white letter tires, like the STT Pros that I'm going to put on my truck, that were on my previous truck that got totaled. We'll get to that later. Thanks and have a good night. Kentucky Petrolhead over and out.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more petrol-powered content from the great state of Kentucky.